video blog. Apologies for the wind and for the fact it's going to be quite short. The major thing this week is, look, now I wish I could, and I will in fact show you what we've done. Best seen from up here. Looking down, there you are, you can see. Now we're going to have a tiered garden. Top tier is going to be here to where this step is, and then we're going to have a wall that goes out and round the little loopy bit there and across the other side, and then of course this will be the second terrace down, and then right down here this will be the third, and then we're going to use the flagstones, you can see one there, that were moved to flatten the area where my aviary is being built, to patio this little bit here, crazy paving, sand underneath, slabs on top, cement to hold it in place. My project will be to get rid of this shit, and it's not very easy to get out either. The other problem that we've had is that unfortunately these are pretty new houses, which mean that the gardens are basically dump sites for rubble, everything, and I'm talking less than, I don't know, maybe 2 inches below the ground is rubble, and they vary in size, as you can see, to whole bricks, parts of bricks, and well, anyway, so what we did was we had to clear the grass first. This was all grass down to, where are we? Down to here. So we cleared the grass out, and then we put it under here. I'm walking on turf which is turned upside down. Okay, you can probably see some grass there. This is all turf. But once you walk on it, it gets compacted, and it manages to lift it, so it's basically all at the same level. Then of course there was the slant that was this way, so we had to dig up lots from there, move it down here to try and get it straightened up. And then you have the wall, and what we did was we built a trench, put it in, and then we destroyed the trench on this side to fill in the gaps there, and in fact the gap on the other side, which is turf lined as well, in fact. And then we put rocks in front of it. That was my touch. So this area here is actually going to end up being a sort of garden bed, and down here will be where the patio is. So we have another wall exactly like that to go in further up, and these are flat pack, in fact, raised beds that we have basically just put into a line rather than a square. This has taken us a whole day to do. We started at 10, I think it's probably now about 6 or 7 in the evening, and that really has been the excitement of my week. We don't know yet when the next day will come to put in the next terrace. It could be 2 weeks' time, it could be, you know, in the middle of summer. We've probably got another 2 days' work, because we've got another terrace to put in there, and we've got all the crazy paving down here. So I think one day for that. But anyway, so that's what we've been doing, and I wanted to show you. So what has been going on this week? Well, the big news is that I have now finally written to British Gas, and I have sent them off my 7-page document of complaint. It's gone through the post to the complaints department, but it was also copied to 6 email addresses, which I found for an online. I did an online sweep for, you know, addresses concerning, you know, big cheeses in the in British Gas. I've already had a reply from one of them who claims to be the managing director, who says that he's quite impressed with the fact that I keep such good records. That's the first thing. Secondly, he admits that there's a terrible problem, and thirdly, he's going to try and sort it. He didn't mention anything about compensation, but he did happen to carbon copy it to a number of other people whose email addresses I can get and start working with if I don't get any response. What else? I do apologise for the fact that my UFC prediction videos for the midweek event next week have only just been uploaded and distributed, but I've been so flat out with this British Gas thing this week that that's about all I've done. It has, however, been a good week. And here's hoping that the next week, maybe the next 2 weeks, in fact maybe the next whole year, will be good. So now, to finish off today, I'm putting the plastic that I used first for the birds under the stairs, and secondly to cover the back garden for the housewarming, it's still out there, to cover this, to stop the weeds growing, because obviously it could be a while before we get that developed, and I'm trying to get that developed before we actually get this developed. So the plastic needs to come down, and it needs to stay down for a long time to suppress weeds and stuff like that. So after that, I think I might treat myself to a takeaway.